Perfect. Perfect. right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It is always time to make this money. Mr. Powell, he wants to take your money. Man, the government wants to take your money. And will I get banned again from YouTube? No idea. But Mr. Powell is here, and let's welcome Mr. Powell.
With
So let me know if you can hear this.
I wanted to ask also about the balance sheet. Will you said that starting the taper sooner could get you to a smaller balance sheet size. Does that mean you don't have to make a decision on when to end QT at this point? And will you be setting up the process for deciding that sooner, or will you wait until we're close to the end?
So it's sort of ironic that by going slower you can get farther, but that's the idea. The idea is that with a smoother transition, you'll run much less risk of kind of liquidity problems, which can grow into.
See, here's the thing. I just muted them. Here's the thing. Like, the government wants to keep you down. Period. I should start doing this stuff on Rumble, because more than likely, this channel may be gone. I don't even know. But the government wants to keep you down. It's that simple. Why is the interest rate as high as it is? Why is the dollar worth as much as it is? It's the government. They want to make you work harder. They want to make you stay where you're at. The only way out is crypto, because this is for the people, by the people. It's that simple. It is that simple. And it just gets me so upset. They're asking him all these questions. Why is this and why is that? And the main thing is they spend way too much money. Why do they print more money? Why are we in debt? Well, because they're overspending. Well, what's the easy fix? Well, cut their spending. Don't increase the amount of dollars that are in the market, because when you do that, you cause inflation. Well, how do you solve inflation? Well, you have to have the job market for it to come down. Who suffers? The government doesn't suffer. We suffer. We lose our jobs. And when we lose our jobs, what happens? Well, we can't buy goods. We can't go out to eat as much. We can't pay for certain cars. Let's just take cars, for example. You can't buy the car you're wanting. Why? Well, because you're laid off. You can't make the payment. What happens then? Well, now it trickles down or trickles up to the car dealership. Well, they have to let go of their salespeople because they're not selling cars. Because they're not selling cars, they don't need to produce more cars. Because they don't need to produce more cars, they don't need all the labor force that goes to producing those cars. Because of that, well, now they don't need all the materials. It just goes up and up and up the chain. Before crypto, I had no idea about any of this junk. And then it's like, why do they want the unemployment rate to go up? That doesn't make any sense. When the unemployment goes up, people are out of jobs. People are hurting. Well, they don't care about that. They want to get the inflation rate down. The only way they can do that is by making the unemployment rate go up. And it just upsets me, guys. It really does. Maybe I'm just getting too old for this stuff. I don't know. But let's listen in. Let's listen in.
Including everything, essentially, as we make that assessment. But the most important thing will be the inflation data that's coming in.
Well, are there things that you would give more weight to, like wages?
Wages is one thing. We don't. Our target is not wages. It's really inflation. But we would look to the fact that wages are still coming in very strong, but they've been wage increases. That is to say, wage increases have been quite strong, but they're gradually coming down to levels that are more sustainable over time, and that's what we want. We don't think that the inflation was not originally caused. I don't think mostly by wages. That wasn't really the story. But we do think that to get inflation back down to 2% sustainably, we'd like to see, continuing gradual movement of wage increases at still high levels, but back down to levels that are more sustainable over time.
Let's go to Greg.
Thank you. Greg Robb from MarketWatch. Chair Powell, could you say at this meeting whether there were more officials who wanted to be careful and go slower than about rates than were at the last meeting? Was there that sense of maybe it's smart to wait? Thanks.
I guess I'd put it this way. If you look at the incoming inflation data that we've had for January and February, I think very broadly that suggests that we were right to wait until we're more confident. So I think I didn't hear anyone dismissing it as not information that we should look at or anything like that. So I think generally speaking, it does go in the direction of saying yes, it's appropriate for us to be careful as we approach this question.
Thanks, Chair Powell. Brendan Peterson with Punchbowl News. I wanted to ask you about central bank digital currency stuff. We've been hearing a lot from Republicans in Congress about what the Fed is or isn't doing in a digital dollar. But folks, I know you have said to Congress that you are going to wait for approval before the Fed does anything, launches anything. But folks like House Majority Whip Tom Emmer have said that the Fed is either actively researching or hiring personnel to study the implications of a CBDC. Can you give us any clarity on what the Fed is doing right now on a digital dollar?
Sure. So I think we've been pretty transparent on this, but I'll try harder. So we are not getting ready to. We haven't proposed. We haven't come to a conclusion that we should propose, or anything like that. That Congress consider legislation to authorize a digital dollar. And it would take legislation by Congress signed by the president to give us the ability to do what we think of as a CBDC, which is really a retail CBDC with the public of it. So we're just a long, long way from that. What we are doing, and I think what every major central bank is doing, is we're trying to stay in the frontiers of what's going on in digital finance. And it has many, many different areas. You know, it has applications in wholesale finance, in the payment system, and so we to serve the public. These issues have become very front burner in the last 5 or 6 years. We need to be knowledgeable about all that. So we actually do have people trying to understand things that are, but it's wrong to say that we're working on a CBDC and then we've secretly got a lab here where we've got one and we're just going to spring it on Congress at the right moment. We don't. I haven't at all in my own mind made a decision that I think this is something the U.S. should be doing. I just think it's something we need to understand, and we do have people who are keeping up with that as part of the broader payments landscape. That's how I would characterize it.
Thank you. It's Mark Hamrick with Bankrate. Mr. Chairman, April 27th will mark the 13th anniversary since a Fed chairman began holding regular news conferences. How important has that higher transparency been in your view, both for the proper functioning of the central bank and also in accomplishing your mission? And is there more that you and your colleagues can do on the transparency front, and what might that look like?
I generally think, this movement actually started, 30 years ago, when some academics posited that a more transparent central bank, if the public understands your reaction function, the markets will do your work for you. They'll react to the data. And so it all happens that way. And so there's been a march toward greater and greater transparency. And that certainly Chairman Bernanke advanced that, so Chairman Greenspan did, Chair Yellen did. And so we went from four press conferences a year to 8, so now every meeting really is live now. I think that's a good innovation. I wouldn't want to turn it back. We also have done a bunch of other things. We have an annual supervision report, financial stability report. There's a long list of things that we've done. I think nothing comes to mind as really desperately in need of doing at this moment. We're very transparent. We have no shortage of FOMC participants speaking to the public through the media. And so that channel is full, I would say. So I think it's generally broadly helped and made things better, but not every day and in every way.
Well, to follow up, has there ever been a day where you wanted to put that genie back in the bottle somewhat?
Of course not.
Let's go to Jennifer for the last question.
Thank you, Chair Powell. Jennifer Schonberger with Yahoo Finance. Not to harp too much more on confidence and inflation, but you did say earlier in this press conference that the recent inflation data hasn't raised anyone's confidence. But when you testified before the Senate a couple weeks ago, you told lawmakers that you are, quote, not far from receiving the confidence needed on inflation to begin cutting rates. So are you still of that belief or not? What are we to take by those words, not far?
So let me say my main message at that in those 2 days of hearings was really that the committee needs to see more evidence to build our confidence that inflation is moving down sustainably toward our 2% goal. And we don't expect that it will be appropriate to begin to reduce rates until we're more confident that that is the case. I said that any number of times, so those were kind of the main part of the message. We repeated that today in our statement. I also, to the language you mentioned, I really pointed out that we had made significant progress over the past year, and what we're looking for now is confirmation that that progress will continue. We had a series of inflation readings over the second half of last year that were really much lower. We didn't overreact, as I mentioned, but that's what I had in mind.
But given that you said that PCE for February, 2.8%, the estimate, and that we have been seeing PCE, core PCE, coming down by 10% every month, I mean, wouldn't you be at about 2.4% this summer, June, July, to a point where you could cut then?
Well, we'll just have to see how the data come in. We would, of course, love to get great inflation data. We got really good inflation data on the second part of last year. Again, we didn't overreact to it. We said we needed to see more, and we said it would be bumpy. And now we have January and February, which I've talked about a couple of times. So, we're looking for more good data, and we would certainly welcome it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you're long stocks, you didn't want this to end. Live from New York City this afternoon. Good afternoon. This is special coverage of the Federal Reserve meeting. Let's start with the scores. All-time highs on the S&P 500, positive by 0.8%. On the Nasdaq, up 1%. On the Russell, up 1.6%. In the bond market, a rally through most of that news conference. On a 2-year, yields lower by 6 basis points to 461.93. So let's talk about the why. The why is in the outlook, the projections from the...
All right, guys. So that was that. What are your thoughts? To me, it just sounds, and this is every single time they speak, it just sounds that they are just prolonging. Oh yeah, we don't have enough data. We need to work on that data. And then sure enough, it goes until the next meeting. Oh yeah, well, this data came out, but we still need more data. It's so easy. If you can print money out of thin air, to give to all these countries and whatever, why don't you print money out of thin air to pay off the debt? There's an idea. You owe money to yourself, print more money, pay off that debt. When was it? Last year? When they were talking about minting a $1 trillion coin out of platinum or something, I forgot what it was. And I'm thinking, why don't you just make it 1 point whatever trillion that we're in debt, mint that, and then use that to pay off your debt. Boom, poof, gone, no more debt. Now, we're free, But it makes my blood boil so bad. They make so much money. They make so much incredible money, and they have our lives in their hands. Oh, you need to pay income tax. You need to pay income tax on your paycheck that you worked for. So after you pay that, you know where I'm going. After you pay that, well, now all of the stuff that you buy, a house, a car, groceries, jewelry, whatever, you have to pay tax again. So, okay, so you pay tax to the merchant. Well, now the merchant has to pay tax on your money. So the dollar is no longer worth $1. It goes down 97, 94, 92, and it keeps on going down. The longer that dollar is in circulation, the less value it holds. Think about it, guys. Think about it. And this is what gets me. I didn't know any of this stuff, man. I didn't know any of this stuff. And now that I'm looking into crypto, it's like, man, crypto is the answer. You know, Satoshi, like, this is what he saw long time ago. And now people are starting to wise up. And that's why the government doesn't like this. Because this, like any empire with an emperor, when he sees, you know, the peasants, you know, getting ready to revolt, what do? Well, they start either a famine or they start a shortage of something, and then to where it makes them dependent on the emperor, you know, and that's pretty much here. All right, please check my Twitter. Please check my Twitter. Let's see here. Just like they changed the description of a recession to be able to see what. Yeah. The definition is clear what a recession is. It is clear. It is in black and white. Oh, we're not in a recession. No. We were just joking. We were just joking about that when we wrote that a long time ago. This is not a recession. You know, even though the numbers are below, et cetera, you know, we're not in. Seriously, man, you can't rewrite the books. Well, you can, and they have, and they will. But yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. So somebody is telling me to look at my Twitter. Let's see. Do they have anything? Let's see. Okay. Oh, okay. Nice. That looks cool. That looks really cool. I like it. So let me know what you guys think. I like it. That looks pretty cool. That's very cool. Let's see. A 1 for yes and a 2 for no. A 1 for yes and a 2 for no. A couple things I'd change is the lettering. I changed that. I like the blue. This, I think, is kind of overdone already. A lot of people have done that the past like year or two. I like it though. But this makes it too much about me though. I would like me in the corner and then what we're talking about. But looks cool. I like it. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. So let's go back to here. Let's do this number. There we go. Okay. So I believe everything is still good. Let's move this. Let's move this over here. I wish we had more interaction on Twitter. Okay. Excellent connection. All right. Good. Oh, yeah. Let me take this off. In case we need to go back over there. Okay. So let's see here. Let's go back to this. Always Learning says they keep cutting things out of the numbers to improve the perception. Yes, that is very true. That is very true. And that's why when the dollar goes down, when they start mentioning about the dollar, well, Bitcoin goes up and the stock market goes up. But mainly more people are transitioning into crypto just because even if their dollar goes up, like the value of the dollar is going down. If you were to save $10,000 10 years ago, that would not still be $10,000. You know, and that's the problem that a lot of people are seeing finally, you know, including myself. That's what they're seeing. That's exactly what they're seeing. CP Jack 301 says, Jerome, got to play the game like every other politician. Yes. Man, it's so funny how they double talk and they'll twist the question into a statement that asks a question or relates to another statement and then goes. So they don't even answer the question. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. Shub, thank you, man. Appreciate that very greatly. Yeah, I'll get with you, man. I'll get with you. See here. the tax, the air we breathe soon. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. Like, who was I listening to? Man, I forgot who I was listening to. But they were saying in reference to like the government pretty much controlling. They control what you think. I'm so glad I did not get any of those shots. And you know what shots I'm talking about. I'm so glad I didn't get any of those shots. Now, granted, at this time I was already in crypto. I didn't need to work. I was doing really well in crypto, started learning how to trade, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm a registered nurse. And I would see this all the time. All these nurses, they were getting, forced to do these shots. And if they wanted to continue their employment. And like they were literally, no, I don't want to do this. And some were actually forced to do it. And others, they took their stand. It's like, no, I'm not going to do this. You can't force me to do this. Like, what kind of government does that? And you could say, it was because of the safety of other people. No. If you, and I did research it. Once again, guys, I'm a registered nurse. When that stuff started coming out, I was doing research upon research upon research. And I saw how minuscule, how microscopic each of those particles were. And just a brush of air or like a small breeze or anything could push those particles and you could inhale it. And let's just say you were super careful. Man, you had gloves on all the time. You made sure to wash your hands, etc., etc. You had an N95 mask, not one of these regular surgical masks, but an N95 mask that was fitted to you every single day. And it was only a one-time use. And you had no facial hair, nothing. So let's just say you did all of that for 8 months straight. You were diligent, man. You were so on it. And then one day, let's say you're going up to your car because you need to run an errand or whatever. Or let's just say you don't even go to your car. Let's say you go check the mail or whatever. You go outside for some reason because you're trapped inside. It's a lockdown. And then somebody sneezes that didn't take all the precautions you did. Somebody sneezes and those particles get blown in your direction and you just ingest one of those particles. One, however it happens, it happens. All those 8 months of diligent work down the drain. You got it now. You got it. You got it. And I'm so glad I didn't take any of those. And I didn't. Now, the only time I got sick was when I moved over here to Georgia. I got, like, I don't get sick, guys. My immune system is nuts. And you would think that, with my health, being overweight and everything, that I would have really poor health as far as getting sick and susceptible to, sickness. I don't get sick. I get sick maybe once every 5 to 8 years. Yep. I don't call in. And that's what I love about my jobs. Like, I never call in. And I tell them that too. When I'm getting hired or about to get hired, I tell them, I said, listen, right now, I'm telling you right now, I don't have any call-in days. You can verify that with any of my employers. I don't get sick. And on top of that, I get with the on-call nurse and I give them my personal phone number so that when anybody else calls in, call me. I want to be the very first one. And you can also verify that with the other on-call people that I was with. They will verify that same thing because I don't get sick and I come in when people get sick. Now back to that. I know we're talking about crypto, guys. I know we're talking about crypto, but this is the whole government thing, the whole manipulation, just everything. This is one thing that I am really happy for crypto because of crypto. Now, for the past, 4 years or whatever it is now, I'm able to trade. I'm able to survive with crypto. And I am so excited that one day, I probably won't see it in my lifetime, but hopefully in one day where we can start just paying everything with crypto. There are a few places where you can buy stuff with crypto, but I would absolutely love it to where we can just, hey, here's my Litecoin, here's my Bitcoin, here's my Ethereum, here's whatever it is, and then do a transaction like that. It's getting there. It's getting there. But, to where it's worldwide and everybody does it. And the government will have no option but to also, well, I mean, they're already doing it. They have so much Bitcoin already. They know what's going on. They've known what's going on. But regardless. Let's see here. Job numbers have been revised downward for 11 of the 12 months. Yeah. And it's so sad too, because they don't care. They don't care that people are losing their jobs. They don't care that people are struggling. And now what happens? They have to go on housing. And because they have to go on housing and get government assistance, now that's more debt that the government does. You know? And these people, they want to work, but they can't because there's no jobs, because there's no money coming in. It's just a trickle effect. It really is. PJack31 says, make good headlines and then revise them later down the road. Yeah. Big Apple says, I think you're great. Oh, man. Yeah, get out of here. You know what? I will tell you this, though. I will tell you this. I'm really surprised that y'all are here. You know, because my buddy Tom Crown has... Don't leave. My buddy Tom Crown, he's doing a live stream. And I was like, man, Tom's doing a live stream. I'm going to do a live stream. I'm going to have like one person. And that's, you know, my cat. My cat has an account. No, I'm playing. Oh, man. Jay Carr says, good thumbnail. I like it, man. I like it. We just got to work on it. I like the colors. I like the concept. Good. Always Learning says, I believe it's since the 60s, the value of the dollar has been dropping 92%. It's crazy, guys. It's so crazy. The Beatles, Taxman said it all back in the 60s. It's still the same, but worse. Yep. And Mark is very smart. Mark is very smart when it comes to a lot of stuff. But yeah, as far as like the tax and everything, yeah, so, right on. Let's see. Constantine says, Jones still accepts a few thousand Bitcoin for 2 large margaritas. Nice. Papa Jones. Let's see here. Ian says, I'll buy one, get one free offer. You know it, guys. You know it. Let's see here. Murphy says, hey, Joe, markets are open or markets are green. I got a bad feeling Elite is causing FOMO, then rug. And that's what they do. Normally when the meeting minutes come out, normally we'll get a up or down. And then after that, Powell speaks, and then it'll just go the opposite. At first, and then as he's speaking, it'll reverse, and then hopefully go back. It's just, so what I do is, like before I used to like be really, really into like what they're saying and everything is, oh crap, man, like it's going down, like I'm a short, you know, and I'll do a short, and it'll be looking good, and 3 minutes later, goes up. I was like, what happened? You were just saying bearish stuff? Now, I gotta just wait. Now, there are some coins that I did post in the VIP, and I said, we gotta wait, guys, we gotta wait. And especially with the FOMC meeting. I've been saying this for like a day or two now. The FOMC meeting coming on Wednesday, and today's Wednesday, right? And, yeah. So, and I know I'm a real scatterbrain. That's one thing, and we're gonna get to the charts, we're gonna get to all this stuff, guys, and I appreciate your patience. But I think it brings value because it's thoughts from another trader. Now, am I like super smart and everything else? Nope. I'll tell you right now, I am not. And I'll look in your face and I'll tell you, I am not the smartest guy on the block. By no means. Now, what I like to do though, tell you a little secret. What I like to do is I like to surround myself with smart people. And because of that, we can share our knowledge. Like if I know how to do X, you know how to do Y, this one knows how to do Z, and we get together, we combine our brain power, and we become very successful, you know, and that's what I'm doing right now. Like right now in this live stream, I have people who are very talented in one thing, very talented in another, very talented in another. Same thing with the trading group, you know, and if you're not part of the trading group, I strongly recommend you can do the free portion. I don't even care if you do the VIP. You can do the free portion. We give you alpha in there. We give you, you know, setups. We give you thought process. If you have questions on your chart, if you have it for free, guys, I can't stress this enough. For free, you can post in the VIP. You can post in the free portion and say, Joe, can you look at my chart? Can you see if I'm doing something wrong or if it looks good? More than likely, I would do a video thought process on it, more than likely. And that way I can get you up to speed. I can have you start making money for free, guys, Do you need to join the VIP? Nope, sure don't. Would I recommend it? Yeah, because it's killer. It's killer. And of course, I give extra stuff in there. Right now, I'm working. Let me show you. I'm excited about this. This. So this is the plan. This is the plan. This is layer one. This is layer one. And so here, I kind of showed this the other day, where, you know, large market cap coins over $1 billion, you have a possible 3 to 5x. I think they're going to go minimum 7x, but I'm going on the low end. I'm going on the low end. Now, what I want to focus on, man, I want to focus especially on these small to mid cap coins, anywhere from 10 million to 100 million, because they can easily do, this is on the low end, 35x to 50x. Now, anything on this channel is not financial advice. This, you know, I don't, any charts that I post to show you, not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Now, understand I am hiding some stuff, but let me reveal some of this. So this is what I'm working on. So we have SOL. The launch date was 2020. Why is this important? Well, it's established already. It's established already, plus it's already made partners. Now that's a plus and a minus. The plus is they're already established. They already have, you know, a lot of backing behind them. They're going to be very successful or continue their success. The downside of that is, well, there's not going to be hype about joining forces with X, Y, and Z. So that the hype will dramatically increase the price. Layer one, why is that important? You have a layer one and things get built on a layer one. This is the foundation. So then you have the layer twos and everything else that go on it, all the dexes and everything. So this is very important. Plus it's the Solana ecosystem, which of course it's Solana, but this just lets you know that the things that get built on Solana ecosystem right now are doing phenomenal. And the reason is because the gas fees, the transaction fees are super minuscule, almost zero, you know, as opposed to Ethereum. Ethereum, you know, if I did a Uniswap a few weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks, and I had to pay like $50 in gas fees. And that's because I waited, because it was higher than that. It was 75. I waited like 5 hours, 6 hours, and I was checking it every 30 minutes. And sure enough, $50, it went down to like 35. I was like, oh man, I'm probably going to go down to 20. Nope, went up $50. I was like, dang it. So I had to do it because I wanted that coin. Now, the market cap. Why is this important? Well, the higher the market cap, the harder it is to 2, 3, 4, 5x. The harder it is. Can it happen? Yes. Have we seen it happen recently, this past like 4 months? Yes, we have seen Render, for example. Render has just blown up. If you like the content that I'm providing, guys, definitely smash the like if you haven't already. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you're new. And make sure to go to the free Telegram group. And, man, I'm not recording any of this stuff. I should be recording it. But let's see, your circulating supply, you know, versus the total supply. This is also important. Because let's say the circulating supply was 10,000, brand new. And the total supply was 100 million or whatever. That just means that there's more coins that could be coming into the market, into the circulating supply, which will lower the value per se, because you're putting more, you're just like the government's doing, they're adding more to the circulating supply. Now, the good thing about a total supply is once this is done, it's done. So that's a benefit to that. Now, this is another thing that I'm doing is the Twitter, you know, their socials. They have 2.5 million. What does that mean? That means a lot of people have a potential of seeing what Solana is doing and seeing how great they're doing. Same thing with Telegram, 58.7 thousand. All this is very vital information when it comes to research, when it comes to possibly thinking about doing this as a long-term investment. And this is what this is. This is for the VIP people. I'm going to give them this. Once it's done, I'm still working on it. It takes a lot of work, guys. It takes a lot of work. Not only, this is really easy though, but it takes a lot of work because at the same time I'm doing this, I'm also replying to the DMs. I'm also replying to the VIP chat. I'm also replying to the free chat. I'm also making videos in responses to the VIP and the free chat. I'm also getting in contact with other people who are going to build this group that we have to new levels. I'm working very, very hard. I am spread very thin right now. I'm spread very thin right now, but I'm doing all of this to guarantee the success of this group. Whether you're in the free portion or the paid portion, it doesn't matter. You're going to make money, and I'm working very, very hard. Not in addition to that, I forgot the charts. Going through all the charts, looking at my alerts that are going off, setting new alerts on those so that you're not having to wait as long as all these other groups posting 10, 20 charts a day, and you get in them and they're not ready yet. They're not ready. Matter of fact, there was a chart that was posted. It was excuse me, BOME, boom, and with an M, and they posted that chart, and they posted it, what, 2 days ago, and it's like, nope, it's not ready yet. It's not ready. Like, and I even said that on the live stream too. It's not ready, and it looks like it's almost ready. My alert hasn't gone off, and yesterday I don't remember if I posted it or if I just talked about it. I said it's looking ready, guys. It's looking ready, but my alert hasn't gone off. So I think I did post it yesterday, just to get them aware, get them ready to where once the alert goes off, then now we can enter as long as the candle closes above the resistance. So just kind of give you a heads up, guys. Just give you a heads up. All right. Let's see, what else do we have here? We have the all-time high. Why is this important? Well, how much room does it have to go before it reaches all-time high? This one, only 28%. I mean, it's been doing a number. It's been doing a number. You know, this wasn't 28% 2, 3, 4 months ago. And inflationary. Why is this important? Why everything that I'm doing here, why is it important? Well, an inflationary coin is a total supply increases over time and may face downward pressure due to increased availability, just like the dollar. Just like the dollar. Now, we have BNB, which is deflationary. What does that mean? Deflationary is the total supply decreases over time, whether it's, token burns or what have you, over time, and may face appreciation, which is good, over time due to the limited supply and increased scarcity. Increased scarcity. Does Bitcoin sound familiar? Yeah. So I'm working really hard on this. Not only that, but I do have charts. Like each of these is a link to the chart for the long-term trade idea. Now the chart, I mean, they're only like 5, 6, 800%. Some are like 1100%. But those are the low numbers. Those are the low numbers. Like this one, I'd say 5x, 7x. BNB, I think BNB is going to kill it again. Solana may take the show. Excuse me. Solana may take the show this year. But BNB killed it on last bull run. Absolutely killed it, man. And I wish, I shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome coming up right now. I wish that I would have had some BNB. $1,000 worth, nothing crazy, $1,000 worth, and then sell it at 300, 400, 500. Man, talk about life-changing money. Talk about life-changing money. I know somebody who does not know how to trade. He got very lucky with BNB. Became a multi-millionaire because of that. And that can happen to us too, guys. That can happen to us too. And that's why I'm doing all of these long-term holds. Don't sell it for 40%, 80%, or what. Just keep it there. Right now, I would love it. I would absolutely love it if we were to treat this as a savings account. Not trading, but as a savings account. Every paycheck. This is alpha right now, guys. This is big time alpha right now. If you're liking this, I would love for you to smash. If you're not chatting right now, I would love for you to smash the floating hearts, the party symbols, the hundreds. I would love to see that just going crazy right now. If you're not typing, if you are typing, continue typing. I love seeing the chat. We're going to get to the chat in just a moment. But just to let you know, guys, this stuff right here is so incredibly important. If you treated crypto right now as a savings account, every paycheck, or let's say you're thinking about going out and, spending $100 or whatever, instead of doing that right now, take that and put that into crypto. Any coin. I recommend Cake. Cake did crazy. Cake, BNB, Solana, and I have a list, and that's going to be for the VIP. And then, of course, I'll also offer it to everybody else, but at a cost. Just because the VIP, I'm going to be hooking them up with so much stuff, and I'm already hooking them up with a bunch of stuff. And that's just because they took the extra leap of faith and trusting me with helping them out. And so, in my opinion, I think that they deserve it. So just to let you know, guys, treat it as a savings account, and every paycheck, boom, boom, boom. Try to eat, try not to spend so much when you go grocery shopping. I know it's hard if you have kids and family and everything else, but try your best. Any kind of savings you can do, put that in, and just dollar cost average. And you will be surprised. If you just put, and again, not financial advice, if you just put $1,000 into one coin, depending on the market cap, depending on the situation, everything else, but you have a very, very high likelihood that $1,000 will turn to 10,000. Now, let's say you did that with 10 coins, $100,000. Man, I guarantee it, guys. I guarantee it. Being in this group, whether it's free or paid, you are going to make 10x your money. 10x your money. Now, I take that back. I can't guarantee it. I can't guarantee it, but it's really going to be hard to lose money. It really is. If you take the, just treating it as a savings account, it's going to be so difficult to lose money. And I love it. Like, I'm in some coins and they're down 25, 35%. I say, yes, good. I don't have a stop loss on those. I'm trading this on my no lose account, only win account. I love seeing that 35% drop. You know what I do? I put another $50. I'm not going crazy. I'm not putting like 10 grand. No, I put another $50 in. And that's what I'm doing. And some of these, for the VIP, I'll show y'all later. But some of these, they're up to like $200, $400, whatever it is. But I didn't start out with that. I started out with $50. And it comes down 10%. Oh, cool. Another $50. Now I'm at zero, as far as plus or minus. Now it starts going up, and now I'm making money. Okay, cool. We have a dump, or we have a drop, or we have a dip, or we have whatever, and everything goes down 35%. Oh, man, that's great. That is so great, because now that means I can put in another $50, 75, maybe even 100. Man, do $100. Now that 35 minus now just became -8. And what's going to happen? More than likely, it's going to start going up. So that -8 turns into -3, +4. Now I'm making money. I'm making more money. And when the market's doing great and everything, I just have money set aside. Money set aside. Then we get a dip because now everything's going great. All our coins are doing great. Everything's going good. Now it starts coming down and everything's, everybody's panicking. Not us. Not with our savings account. What we do is we're waiting for it. We want to see those double-digit red days. Everything's coming down. Let's say we were up plus 240%. And then it goes down to plus 180. That's a huge drop. That's a huge drop. Am I upset? Nope. That just means I can add more money to it. Now, granted, when you add more money to it, let's say you're at 180, you add more money to it. Now that plus 180 turns into plus 65. But you're not doing this to show off to other people. You're doing this to build your position. Very important. A lot of these YouTubers, a lot of these influencers, what they'll do is they won't add to their bags. They'll leave it there. And they might even just have $50 in there, or 100 or 1,000 or whatever it is. And they show, hey, look, guys, I did 280%. And you're like, wow, man, that's great. Let me join your group. I want to do that. But they don't show you if they would have added on every time that I'm showing you how to add, that you would have increased your dollar amount, your money that you're getting versus just showing your percentage. I'm not here to show you my percentages, guys. I'm here to make you money, plain and simple. And I've said this from day one, I want to get rich with you, not because of you. I truly do, guys. I give you all this information for free on YouTube, in the free group. And then, of course, all the extra stuff like the constant update, because it's a lot of work, guys. I'm not going to lie. It's a lot of work. All the constant updates and, enter right now or wait like 30 more minutes, see where this candle closes, then enter. Like, you can get more buy now than that. And again, with that being said, I never say buy now because I'm not a financial advisor. Anytime I speak like that, I'm speaking to myself in a third person. Got to do that disclaimer. Never financial advice. But I want to make money with you guys. I really do. And this is how we're going to do it. I'm telling you right now. All right. So what else? I covered everything on that I wanted to show you on this. But we're going to make so much money, guys. I'm super excited for this bull run. We're just going to kill it. Bitcoin right now is killing it. I'm sure the markets are doing the same. Stock market. I don't even have to look at the stock market. I know it's doing well. I know it's doing well. And Bitcoin's just killing it. All right. So let's go to the chat. Let's see here. Constantine says, I want you to look into base right now. First show tonight is low market cap, and I believe it should make us a few X's. Okay, base. All right, so base. Okay, so let's look at base. Let us look at base. Let us look at base. BASE, USDT. What exchange? I don't see no base. What exchange is it at? So let us go to this. Let's do some research, guys. Oh, use pre-search. The link is in the description. I think it is. Use pre-search. You get coins every time you search. And it's free. This is crypto. It's free. It's just like Google, but you get paid. Boom. Mic drop. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and put that in the chat. What I need to do is, let's see here. I probably have it in one of my older videos, just because I'm using Restream, and it doesn't do all the stuff I wanted to do. 2 weeks ago, maybe. I doubt I have it on this video. The odds are against me. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it to heck. Okay, I want to show you this, guys. What I need to do is I need to do a pre-video. Maybe this one? I doubt it, though. And then this will be the last one I'm going to check. I missed out on the opportunity for you to do that. Why? Let's see. Do one more thing. Settings. Upload defaults. LuxAlgo. VPN. VidIQ. Are you kidding me? I don't have it down here. Wow. Okay, well, that's good. That's good to know. All right. All right, good stuff. Thank you guys for the likes. Appreciate you greatly. Appreciate you. But anyway, I'll post that later. But let's go to this. So we're gonna look for base. We're gonna look for base. BASE, base protocol. Okay. So where is it available? Gate.io, Jupiter. Okay. So Jupiter, I do have this. It's a you can. How do you do it on Jupiter? I know I have the Phantom wallet. But Jupiter, is that an actual website, or is that a... So let me know, is Jupiter an actual website, or is that like an app on the phone? Just like Plasma. Or Proton. But let's see here. So let's look at this. Okay, so let's copy this to clipboard, and let's go to charting. Let's go to this. Let's go to search. Let's put that in there. You always want the right one. You always want the correct contract address. Okay, so it's in the 4 hours, been doing nice. It had a really nice pump, and then a sell-off. Really nice pump, and then a sell-off, and a really nice pump, and then a sell-off, really nice pump. More than likely a sell-off. The sell-off on this came all the way down, so this one, I think a good spot to buy it would be right around 4.5. Like, you could enter some now, But see, here's the thing though, because it's on Uniswap, but I would recommend doing it on Jupiter, so you're not paying these ridiculous Ethereum gas fees, because you're gonna pay like $50, maybe $75. And so what I would do is put like 50% in now, and then wait to see if it does drop. If it does, then this will be another good spot. But yeah, on these, like all these coins, like they're gonna do really well because they're not on exchanges. Just imagine it when Base gets on these other exchanges. So let's go and do this. Markets. So the best bet for me would be to go to Gate.io, unless Jupiter has a site. So I don't know. I don't know if Jupiter has a site. Well, let's check it out. Bingo bango. Bingo and a bango. Oh, my wallet's already connected. We could buy some. We could if we wanted to. But one thing that I like to do is I like to buy this with USDT. So what I like to do, because if you buy it with Sol or any other coin, now you have to think of, okay, what was the price of Sol and how much did I buy of the coin? So how much did I actually pay? And so there's a lot of math involved. But if you just sell your Sol, well, that sounds ugly. If you sell your Solana to USDT and then you buy your coin with USDT, then when you save your transaction, I always save my transactions. When you save your transactions, then you can see, oh, I paid this much for this, and then I put, this many coins. So just kind of give you a heads up. But yes, Jupiter, I think is going to be very, very big, in my opinion. And I'm actually invested in this coin. This is one of my long-term holds. And I desperately, desperately, desperately want to put minimum 10x more into this coin. Into this, coin, JUP. So just give you a heads up. All right, moving on. All right, let's see here. So we did that one. Let's see here. Always Learning says, see, New York Bank has a 57% exposure. Yep. It's crazy, man. Banks get bailed out like crazy. I'm shorting the banks with high exposure. Nice. They're probably gonna do bank runs again. Always Learning says, Joe, you are literally the only one I know not charging us VIP for all the extra things that you're, Dude, that right there. Should I record that? Sure, I'll record it. Shout out to Always Learning. He says, Joe, you are, oh no, let me do this. That way I'm not looking to the left. Let me take that off. Oh, it's already up there. What am I doing? Man, I had some sleep last night, so I feel much better. I'll just put this right here. Okay. No, so I can read it. That's what it was. Oh, good Lord. Oh, man. Oh, got an alert. Uno. All right. And then, well, let me make this smaller so. I don't even know what I'm doing. It doesn't matter. Okay, here we go. Shout out to Always Learning. Always Learning says, Joe, you are literally the only one I know not charging us VIP stuff for VIP stuff. We have a free group. I strongly recommend join the free group. Make sure to reach out to me on Telegram. The link is in the description. And let's get you in there, guys. I want to make sure that everybody is up to speed for this bull market. I will show you my wins, my losses, my thought process. I encourage you to post charts in the free group so that I could give a review on those charts. I want you to make money, plain and simple. I'm here to get rich with you, not because of you. My name is Joe, also known as TradingIntuition. Join the group today. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the live streams. We do this every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take care. Until then, let's make this money. All right. Stop recording. Stop recording. Okay. Yeah, thank you for that, man. I appreciate that. And it's so true. Like, there's so many people, everybody, really. So you have two types. One, get stuff out for free. And two, they want to trick you or bamboozle you into paying for their group. For me, I want to give you everything for free. Just the paid stuff, you learn it much faster. And then you get more insights and you get more of this, just because it takes more time. If I had the time, which I don't, because I'm doing this investment PDF thing that I'm doing, but if I had the time, because it's a lot of research. It's a lot of research. I want to make sure that I give you the most accurate data. It just takes a crap load of time. And then, of course, everything else I do. But, yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for being in the free group. Thank you guys for being in the paid group. And a special thank you for everybody who's doing the VIP. I want to thank you so from the bottom of my heart, because that shows that you have trust in me, that you're willing to part with your hard-earned money and take a chance on me. You know, granted, I've already have a proven record of what I can do and how I teach and mentor and all that fun stuff. But I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I really, really appreciate it. I would never take it for granted. Oh, well, you know, nah. Like, I am super humble. And I've known people that let it get to their head, you know. So, moving on. Let's see. Would like to add, if you're too busy, spot tarting? Tarting? Is that a coin? Tarting? I don't think it's a coin. I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to say. Would like to add, if you're too busy, spot equals target. I know what that means, man. You got to break it down in simple language for me, man. You know me. I'm super simple. Always Learning says, I wonder if we are in a completely different cycle than we've been. That's what everybody's saying. And I believe it, dude. I believe it. Now, please, I'm begging everybody, do not listen to this super cycle stuff. Do not listen to this super cycle stuff. Now, it could be a super cycle in reference to, you know, the people involved and everything else. Yes, definitely. 100%. I agree completely. But in reference to an extended cycle, sell, guys. Sell. November 2025. Hopefully, you will be out of every long investment that you're in. You can still be trading. Have a stop loss, especially by then. Have a stop loss. Because normally in December, it goes down. No, December it goes down. And if it continues going up, hey, great. You made all this money these past 2 years. And now, well, wow. We're in 2024 and we have 2 years to make all this money. Can we do it? Yep, sure can. Let's see here. Let's see. Have an extended season. Yeah, so extended season. Be focused. Be laser focused. November 2025. Like, I keep on saying it so that it's embedded in my brain. And hopefully I embed it in your brain to where, hey, it's November 2025. Everything's great. You know, I'm feeling super euphoric. I made so much money. I can't believe I've 20, 30, 100, whatever X my account. It's going to keep on going. No stop losses. You know, let's go. And then, boom. Kick to the gonads. Yeah. And then, you know, all those X's you made are, you know, very few X's. There was a guy I heard about that made a lot of money in NFTs, $10 million. $10 million. Then when he finally gave up and sold, you know, he held way too long, he got $10,000. Don't be that guy. I know I'm not going to be. I know, even though as much as I love VRA, oh, which reminds me, I got to get for my staking and put it into my staking account. all my rewards I got put in there. But just to let you know that we're going to kill it, and I'm going to be that person that tells you sell. Now, granted, I'm not a financial advisor. It's just entertainment, so you better be entertained. You better be. I'm gonna push you in your chest. I'm gonna say, "Are you entertained yet?" So just give you a heads up. What movie is that? Y'all know. What movie is that? All right. Let's see here. Current market cap is 2.7 million. Believe it. Total supply, nice. See, this is great. This is great FA. This is really great FA. Base, big potential. Even if it goes 100. Yeah, definitely. That's great potential. I love it. So I'm gonna pick it up on Jupiter. Let's see here. All right, let's check Ace. Ace is on KuCoin. Accent. I remember asking, check it out. And okay, yeah, definitely. Let's do it. Let's make some money, guys. I love Ace. I love ARC, ACHR. I forget what it is. It's a payment. Alchemy. I think that's what it is. Ace. Yeah, I remember Ace too. So Ace, KuCoin. You want me to do it on KuCoin? We can do it on KuCoin, but it's available on Binance, KuCoin, MEXC. Oh, this is a different name. But sometimes they go by different names. So you just have to make sure that the price is the same and the contract address. So let's do KuCoin. Ace right now. Let's look longer term. Wow. Huge pump, huge dump. I don't like that. I mean, it took all of it. Oh man, and I like Ace too. You know, an influencer bought it down here and then pumped it and then sold on them. That is horrible. That's what that is right there. An influencer did that. 100 million% an influencer did that right there. Wow. Okay. How much did the influencer dump on its people? I don't even know why I'm going there. I haven't used that stuff in forever. All right, so from here to here, it came 89%, 88%. Good Lord, man. That's awful. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's look at levels. Let's see if we can enter this trade. And then, yep, influencer or pump group. Yeah, exactly. Entertain. Good, guys. I love the chats. I love all the hearts. I love all the party favors. I love all the hundreds. I love all that stuff, guys. You guys are amazing. Anytime you're doing the chat, I appreciate that because that shows engagement. Anytime you're not chatting, destroy your mouse. Just destroy it. Because what it's going to do, it's going to help promote the channel. And because it helps promote the channel, we can help more people. And that's your contribution to getting the word out to help more people. Because that's what I want to do. I want to help more people become successful. And I already told you, like, for those that don't know, grew up very poor, very poor. And my mom, same thing, very poor. And she had 2 kids. And, you know, that's who I want to reach out to. I want to reach out to the single moms, the single dads. And she was always about the hustle. You know, I remember she would buy those courses about real estate and everything. Because you'd see those on infomercials all the time. She buy the course on real estate, and that one didn't work. And she do another one, that one didn't work. She did another one, that one didn't work. She wasn't gullible. Like, she was a hard worker, but she wanted to get out of the rat race. And that's what I want to reach out to. I want to reach out to the people who are trying to better themselves, who are trying to better their family, whether it's a single mom, a single dad, a kid straight out of high school. But it's so difficult, though, because everybody's programmed. Nobody's taught about investing. Never. Nobody's taught about how to, you know, balance a checkbook and just investments and paying off debt and everything. Nobody's taught about that. You know, the first thing you do when you go to college, the very first thing, they have tables and tables and tables of credit card companies. Yeah, because they want to put you in debt. They want you to be a slave. So with that being said, don't be a slave, guys. Don't be a slave. All right. So help me help those. Okay. So let's do something also. Let's go back to this. Let's go to Ace. And let's just do some FA. So we do have Ace, this one, but we're not looking at this one. We're looking at this one. And this is the one that's on MEXC. So this is why it's very important to look at that. But this one is up. Well, let's look at Ace Accent. And thank you for making sure that I chose the right one. That's very important, because there's a lot of times where somebody will put a ticker and I'll choose the first one. They're like, no, it's not that one. After I spent like 10 minutes on FA. I was like, dude, please. 6 million. Nice. Wow, that is so sexy. $6 million. Circulating supply. Okay, nice. Volume 2%. Ooh, not so nice. It just means people aren't talking about it. That's all it means. Let's see here. Not an influencer. People got confused with other ACE that launched on Binance and therefore the insane pump. Nice. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Zulu. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. And see, I almost did the same mistake too, because we were looking at for Accent and we saw the other one. I was going to pick the other one. So that's the reason. Okay, so now when it comes to coins being listed, brand new listed, do you want to join in? No. We just saw it. No. Because what normally happens, it'll pump. If you're lucky, you can get 20, 30%, like real quick, or even 100. But the odds, the percentage of you losing money is much higher, because you're going to want that 30%. And say it goes up to 28%, and then it dumps. And now you're stuck holding that bag and then trying to buy in lower, so you're offsetting your loss. So in my opinion, have I made money doing that, buying as soon as they got on? Yes, sure have. Several times. But I've also lost money too. Or I've held it for way longer than I wanted to. All right. Let's go to this. Let's just look real quick. The all-time high is down 98%. Interesting. Some people, they get, shied away from this. I love this. And thank you guys showing your love, smashing the like. I greatly appreciate it. It's super important for the channel. And I give all this for free. I give this for free. We have a free group. If you want to join the paid group, you can. In the free group, you get a lot of content. I help you out. I'm basically your mentor for free. I wish so bad that I had somebody like me who would just give all their stuff out. When I first started, man, do I wish that. And this is my way of giving back to the community. Like I know how to trade, do okay, and I want to help others. One thing I hate is seeing these multi-millionaires, and like you're trying to get into the group, but you have family, you have kids and everything, and you just can't do it. But you're trying and trying and trying. So for me, heck, you don't have to pay for the paid group. Do the free one. I will give you all the information. Now, granted, in the paid one, you have more updates and, more thought process, just because it takes more time. But still, guys, like, I just want to help everybody. All right, moving on. Stop talking, Joe. Like, your stuff is boring. I know. Accents, tags, DO, DApp, governance, metaverse, Web3. Okay. I want to check out their website. I don't believe I checked out their website in quite a while. Let's go to this one. Okay. Animation. I like it. The colors. I like it. Oh, what just happened? Okay. So I don't like this pop-up. I don't like the pop-up. Now, so on this, for me, I will not click on this. What I would do is I will go to my Chrome. I don't think it has anything here. And then I'll go to settings and then update. That's what I'll do. But I'll do that later. Well, let me do that off screen in case it shows anything. So I'm just going here, going to settings. Is there an update? About Brave on the very bottom. Brave is up to date. I don't like that pop-up. Brave is up to date. And of course, Brave is Chrome. I don't know how it works, but all the Chrome stuff goes on Brave. But I really, really don't like that pop-up. So exit that. No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay. All right. So I guess we can find out what ACE is. Let me go to, hold on. Let me go to, do I have another Chrome? I mean, do I have, wait, say Chrome, right? Chrome. So let me see if I have Chrome browser. No, I don't have Chrome browser. Meh. Just took an L. So let's do Chrome. Install Chrome. Okay, so I'm making sure. And this is one thing you have to do, especially when because you're in crypto, you have to be very careful. Like you want to go to the actual site. So let me just get out of this. Let me go, since I'm doing the search anyway, let me just go over here and do Chrome. I should have done Google Chrome, but I want to make sure it's google.com and then, whatever I'm looking for. Like you have to make sure it's spelled correctly and everything else. Make sure it doesn't have like an r.google.com. Like everything is like super, super careful. So let's just go here. Chrome. Discover. Where's my update? I mean, where's my download? I don't care about this. Updates. Oh, download Chrome is at the very top. Download Chrome. Download this up. Make better, blah, blah, blah. Statistics, crash reports. Sure, why not? Usually I don't do this, but sure, why not? I mean, because Google already tracks all the stuff I do already. And then accept, download. And then do this, Chrome setup. Then do this. Connecting to the internet, 1 moment, downloading, remaining. Because I'm very curious on this, guys. And I'm very, so I don't know if I update this, if I can use my Brave browser. That's never happened before. That was very alarming. And with crypto, sign to Chrome, don't sign in, set default browser, no. Extensions, got it. Okay. Copy. Paste. And then start. Done. Let's change this to black. This was Ace. Accent. That's a lot of work we're having to do for this website. Accent. Okay. Now, if we get a pop-up now, ooh, scam alert. But I haven't looked at this website in a few years. Don't like it. So right now what I'm doing, you can't see it. Let me take off my face. Oh, wrong one. Oh, wrong one. Okay, hold on. I got so many. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm just hovering over it to see what it says on the bottom left. And normally you'll say, google.com/upload, download, whatever. I don't like this. I don't like that at all. So just be careful, guys. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Could their site been hacked? Possible. Because your first instinct you want to do as soon as you go there to the website and says, oh, your thing's out of, see, I never use Chrome. I use Firefox. Protection is far better. Yeah, I used to use Chrome, but then I got hooked on Brave, and I love Brave. I absolutely love Brave. And so you can use all the Chrome extensions on Brave and everything else. And sometimes I'll use Firefox only if like my Brave is like blocking stuff. Like it won't let me go to, I don't know, if like I'm trying to pay a credit card or a debit card off, and it blocks the pop-ups, and I can't undo the unblock pop-up blocker, and it still blocks it. Then, so if I ever have any issues, same thing like when I go on live streams with doing collabs, sometimes I have to use Firefox because for whatever reason Brave doesn't work. But yeah, man, that really freaks me out. And I'm not like a conspiracy theorist or anything like that, but I just know that your very first instinct when you say, oh, it's out of date, update it. Okay, click, update, and then boom, 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 all this stuff gets installed on your computer. And you don't even know it's installed. It can be keyloggers, it can be just a whole bunch of stuff. And cookies and everything. So that's very concerning. So be careful, guys. And the very first instinct I wanted to do was click on that update. Oh, it's outdated? Okay, let me update it. And then let... Now, what I would recommend, if you have the ability, if you have multiple computers, have one computer with all of your stuff as far as your login, you know. And one thing that I do, I don't save any of my passwords to any browser. I used to a long time ago, but now I don't. Now I have a software that saves all my passwords. Not only that, but I also, let me show you. Write them down. Oh, now you know my code book. I have several code books. Here's my, I have on my other desk. But just to let you know that this is very important when it comes to just being careful. You know, I have a code book. I have two code books, and then I have the app. So I don't save anything on the computer because I know that if something gets hacked or whatever, then my passwords will be that much harder to do. And then my passwords, I'm going to show you what my passwords look like. My passwords look something like this. These are just random things I'm doing. This is not an actual password, but my passwords actually look like that. Now, in addition to that, an extra security that I have is in these books, that I have. You know, it's so funny. I have an old one that says code book. It's on the other desk, but it says code book. So don't ever do that. Don't ever have a book that says code book or passwords. Don't do that. But that book's like, I don't know, 15 years old. But one thing that's in here is I have my passwords in here, and then I have an additional, some of them are 1, 2, even 4 additional characters. You know, whether it's the beginning, middle, end, it's in there. And these characters I know I never use for my passwords. Tricky, right? So if anybody were to ever want to steal my $14 that I have in crypto, and they get this, and they log in, and they'll put in, you know, that big old long string, and they'll say, nope. And they're like, well, maybe this was a capital C instead of a lower C. And then they'll do that again. Nope. That's because in this book, I have additional characters that only I know what those characters are. So, just give you a heads up. And that's just an extra form of security, you know, because I don't want them taking my $14. I really don't. All right, so let's go back to the chart. Sorry, I kind of went off on a tangent. Okay. I don't see anybody. Here we go. All right, so we still have Twitter going. Very good. Thank you, everybody on Twitter. Appreciate you greatly. And let's see here. We still have YouTube going. So on YouTube, it says it is an AI gaming token. Okay, so let's exit that. Close tabs, yes. Okay, let's see here. Gypsy Gaming says, book and hello, look promising. Well, check it out. Let's do some rapid fire, guys. Let's stop talking. Let's stop jibber jabbering, and let's get down to business. And I already told you guys the code. If I start talking too much, the code, so I don't get offended, the code is Joe, verbatim. Joe, you're talking too much. And that will give me the clue. Hey, wait a minute, I'm talking too much. All right, let's go, guys. This is go time. This is go time. Here we go. Ace. Okay, we'll do this. I won't even count this because that's just, I'll count this one. And the reason I'm not counting that one is just because it is. So notice what I'm doing. I found a high and a low. I'm trying to find a middle, but I can't because we have this one, we have this one, we have this one. Maybe this one. I don't like it. We'll do this. Just so we have more stops. All right, let's go to the daily. Okay. For this one, could we enter a lot sooner than possible? Waiting longer? Yes, definitely. It would have to be the cross of this level. And then what we can do, of course, you want to go on the 4-hour time frame. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's nice. So right now, some people might say head and shoulders. That's just ugly. I mean, they make up all these dumb names and whatever they want. So for this, what I would do, would I enter right now? No, definitely not. It's under resistance. And then we could also actually adjust this just a tad so it lines up with the time frame we're on. Yeah, that's good. And then for this one, I would actually enter down here. So this would be my zone that I'm looking at. So here, my zone that I'm looking at from here to here. Yeah, it'd have to be 4-hour time frame. Oh, great. So this is the zone that I'm looking at for possible entry. Now, of course, once it breaks this area, then it's good. It's really good. But once it gets in here, you know, this would be really good to see it do this number before breaking out. And then once it breaks out, this is where you want to enter. So just a real quick estimate, right around that price is what we're looking at. And we'll do that, make sure it's to the front. And as far as our target goes, we can do a target of right around here. Coordinates, copy, do this. Dang it. Here. And this will be our target. Stop loss. Stop loss would have to be, shoot, man, we can do it. This would be a good stop loss. 15% to get 44. I'll take that. I'll take that trade. Take that trade in a heartbeat. Copy. And then paste. We did that. Okay. And then what I like to do is I like to make my charts like per day target. And then stop loss. And there you go, guys. That's an alpha right there. That's an alpha setup. Appreciate you for sharing that with us, man. I like it. I like it a lot. So let's go ahead and, oh, and this one's not on MEXC. Dang it. I was gonna actually look at this trade. So let's go this rapid fire. Boom. Bingo and a bango. Let's do our this just so we're organized. Right click, rename, 32024. Make sure it's under there. Yes. Okay, cool. All right. So that one looks good. Next one we're going to do is a book. So let's do book. Let's do duplicate tab. And book and hello. Okay. Take this opportunity now to smash the like. Smash the like. Everything looks good. Excellent connection. Oh, let's look at this one real quick. So Uno, is it ready? Do I have the, I don't have nothing on this. This is Uno. I want to see if I can give you a chart real quick, guys. Market cap 4 million. DeFi. Okay, so this is DeFi. And DeFi. Okay. What we'll do is we'll set another alert. Set another alert right here. I'm sure it's going to go off though. So there's the level we need to watch for here. What is our percentage? I wish there was a shortcut to take on and off. Oh, there is. It's control. I just remembered. You guys are great. Give me tips and tricks. So this would be our area we got to watch for. Because it could do this. It could do that. So here, of course, you want to do the breakout of this. So roughly around there. Okay. And then the target would be there. Okay. Let's go to the one we were looking for. Duplicate tab. All right, so I want to know if gaming is here. Epilepsy Gaming, are you here? If so, I want to see a 1 in the chat. Only for Epilepsy Gaming. Do a 1 in the chat. Do a 1 in the chat if you could. That'd be great. That'd be great. 1 in the chat. I see book and hello. Okay, good. All right, so I was gonna, because if you weren't here, then we wouldn't do it. All right, let's do book. USDT. Nope, no book. Let's do hello. Hello. USDT. Okay, this one's on MEXC, so we will do this one, but not book. This looks good. This looks really good. I like it. I actually like it a lot. Wow, I like that one a lot. Let's go to this. Dang it. Go to hello. Hello Labs. 46.9 million. Okay. And it's down 64% from its all-time high. Okay, I like that too. Okay, and gaming. Okay. Binance Smart Chain. Okay. Web3 entertainment. Okay. So we got all the information we need. Now let's make money off of this. I like this one a lot, guys. So here we go. I like the way it's set up, the pattern. Okay. Now some may ask, why am I on the daily time frame and not the weekly time frame? Because I always do weekly. Okay, so what I can do is I can literally see on a weekly time frame if I'm going to have more ranges, more ups and downs. And you'll get to that point, you know, when you do thousands and thousands and thousands of stuff. Now, automatically I knew just by looking at the daily that if I go to the weekly, you know, it's not going to give me the levels that I want. You know, because I would have a level right here, then I have a level way up here, then here. But on this daily, I can see, you know, it's found support right here. On the weekly, you won't see that. Well, it'll be a little bit higher. Cake. Oh man, Cake is gonna make it, man. Cake is gonna do it. For those of you who are here, I'm gonna give you some alpha right now. Cake is ready. Cake is ready. Are y'all ready, guys? Cake is ready. And I'm in Cake also. Cake's gonna go. I'll do that one later. Cake's gonna go. Let's see. Okay, let's go back to this one. All right. Let's see. Daily. Okay, everything's good. Four-hour. Okay, this one's ready. Isn't actually ready to enter. Just trying to make this look pretty. So for this one, it's on MEXC too. Change this to blue because blue is our entry. Enter now at current price. I would do 75%. $24. You know what? Let me actually enter this. Oh no, what's that? What's that? What's that? Good Lord. So I'm going to enter this coin. Let's go to spot. Of course, all the pop-ups. Spot. And this one is hello. HELLO. On MEXC. Doing great. Let's see. Okay, the price I'm gonna try at 7565. You know, I think it might. Let's go 15-minute time frame. And that's just because I'm being a penny pincher right now. Yeah, I'll put a little bit. I'll put a little bit right now. So they want 7566. I'll get some right now. No, you know what? I think it's so funny. I'm gonna go 7555 on MEXC, even though it's 0.11% cheaper. I'm gonna put that in, and then sometimes it gives it to me. Like the price, it'll show higher, but sometimes it'll just give it to me. So I'm waiting. So I have mine there. And then what I would also recommend, let's see, what's the price range difference from this to this? You know, I would also do a lower bid, about 7% less. So I'll do a bid about right here. 4 hour time frame. And that way, if it does come down as soon as I enter, still hasn't hit yet. Ooh, am I gonna miss it? Am I gonna miss it? If it does come down, now what I just did was penny pinching. Will you be successful doing that? No. Why? Well, because you have a really high chance of missing trades. But I just got it. Yeah, buddy. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. My entry just hit. Boom. Just like that. And then sometimes I don't hit them. Sometimes they'll start going and going and going. Then what I'll do is I'll put a little bit, like 25% of my investment, and then I'll wait for it to come down. And then just in case it keeps on going up, at least I got 25% of it. So I will put my lower entry at 7033. Of course, there was zeros in front of that. So let me go ahead and just do this. So, because I know some people have visual impairments, and that is quite all right. But these are the numbers. So hopefully y'all can see that. I'm here for everybody, guys. Here for everybody. So now I'm going to do a lower entry at 0.07033. And then now I'll throw more money at it. Okay, I like it. Yeah, I just do it like that. So we're going to put a lower entry. Okay. And it's done. And then this one would be 25% entry. So it'll be a total of 100% we did. Let's see here. I didn't even see this, but we have divergence. We have a low. We have a lower low. We have a low. Match up the crosshairs. We have a low. And we have, well, this is a higher low rather. I'm sorry. Higher low. And this is a lower low. So we have big divergence on 4-hour time frame. Now the divergence could be 0.5% or 55%. It just all depends. Just all depends. So let's go ahead and minus that. And everything's good. Awesome. We still have excellent connection. And if you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. If you are if you're enjoying the content, please definitely smash the like. This stream is way longer than I thought it was going to be. But we're having fun. We're having fun. But we only have 15 more minutes though, because we're going on 2 hours. And I know no one's going to watch a 2-hour show. I know that. Or a replay rather. And I should have recorded this. That way I can just edit out the stuff. But because I'm not recording, it tells me, Joe, don't edit this stuff. Because it takes you hours upon hours. And right now, you don't have time. You don't have time for nothing right now. But I tell you what I do have time for. I have time to get me some dinner. And, well, it's actually breakfast. I haven't had anything today. I've been really busy, guys. But it'll be my food for the day. Granted, I need to eat more regular. So these are my targets. Stop loss. Oh, I'm afraid of the stop loss. Oh, not bad. Oh, this is a good stop loss. 18%. Okay. Oh, dang it. I forgot. So do this. Copy. I tell you what, guys. We're going to continue this in the free portion of the Telegram. We're going to continue this in the free portion of the Telegram. So click on the link, go to the very first one, which is my Telegram. Click on there and then just say, can I get access to the free group? Because we are way over our time. We're way over time. So that's going to conclude it for today. We will, let's see, do I have anything else? Okay, everything else is good. But yeah, so definitely hit me up on Telegram. And we will continue it there. But I have to end the show. I didn't realize that we were so late. All right, so we're going to, and I'll finish this up too. All right, guys. Thank you so much. In 3, 2, 1. You guys are great. Just remember, you're my favorite. We will see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm not sure what time it is your time, but we are overtime. We're overtime. I do thank you guys. And so do the request, and then more than likely we'll continue this maybe like in an hour or two. I'm gonna go get something to eat, and then we'll have that in the free portion of the Telegram group. I do thank you guys, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Awkward looking down, and here we go. Let's make this money. Take care, guys. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Today was a great stream, great show. And I just want to say, you guys are the best. You guys are the absolute best. And you already know what's coming up. You already know what's coming up. You already know. You are my favorites. We got some new favorites in the house. We got some new favorites in the house. We have Epilepsy Gaming. I just want to say thank you, brother. Appreciate you for being here, and just know that you're my favorite, man. You are my favorite. We have Sam. Sam's my favorite, man. Get out of here. You know, man. We have Mark. Mark is a good dude. Really love this dude. This dude is awesome. He is my favorite as well. Let's see here. We have Constantine. Constantine, my favorite. Can't say his last name, so I just say Constantine, and he likes it. It's all right. He's okay with it. Of course, we do have Ian. Ian in the house. Ian is an OG. This guy helps me out so much, provides so much value to the group, to just everything, to the channel. This guy is an absolute beast, and I do thank you for so much. And let's see here. We just added Mr. OG as a moderator, so now he can review the chat, all that fun stuff, put users in timeout. So everybody congratulate Ian. Ian is not only an OG, but now is a mod for the channel. So thank you, Ian, for all of your hard work. You are the best. We got Zulu in the house. Zulu, do you hold for long term or mostly trade crypto? I do all of it, man. I do leverage. I do short term swings, day, mid-term, long-term investments. I do all that stuff. Do you think Bitcoin having its price in place? Difficult to say. People are saying yes, though. People are saying yes. So Mark says, gotta eat. Yeah, definitely, man. Mark, you're my favorite. You are my favorite. Let's see here. We got P Jack in the house. P Jack 301. Thank you for all the participation y'all guys do every single day. You make this channel. So I do want to thank you. And of course, Always Learning is my favorite. P Jack's my favorite. Jake R is my favorite. Everybody in here is my favorite. So if you're in here and you want me to give you a shout out, let me know in the comments. Just do a comment. Make sure you smash the like as well, because that does help out the channel. We got Shub in the house. What's up, Shub? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you and all your hard work. Appreciate everything you do. We are just killing it, guys. We're killing it. I appreciate you greatly. We're going to absolutely annihilate, not smash, not destroy. We're going to annihilate this bull market. We're going to do it together. You know, I'm going to be there supporting you. You're going to be there supporting me. We're going to be there together making this money, because that's what we do. We're in it not to push you down, to lift myself up, but each of us individually holding and grabbing each other's arm, hand, whatever, pulling you up by the leg. I don't even care. We're going to do this. We are going to do this together, guys. Definitely smash the like. Definitely do the hearts. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Until the next time, let's make this money. And like I said, join the free Telegram group. The link is in the description. I'll put it in there if it's not already. And I do thank you guys. And if we have requests, we'll do it. If we don't, then more than likely I'll continue with my stuff, depending if we have requests. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next time. Take care.